Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda, right guys, with another video. Now, earlier this year, I did a video dedicating on my PS3 collection, what I have up until that point, I believe in January. Now I'm going to do my PS2 games. Well, not as big as my PS3 collection, there's still a good amount of stuff, and there's still some pretty awesome hidden gems, some great titles, and some titles that are very questionable that you ask me, Panda, why did you get that? And I don't know. I don't know. Okay, first off is the Bible game. Next up is Dot Hack Infection. Me and my sister were really, you know, we love the Dot Hack series with Dot Hack signs. We played the living shit out of the game, and I only ever played the first one, but I never was able to beat it. This does have the anime DVD, which I'm really happy, but I want to take another crack at this game because this game was basically trying to emulate, you know, being an MMO without being an MMO. So, Final Fantasy 12. Y'all know it. I never beat it. I want to beat it, especially since it's re-released now in the current gen. Beach Volleyball Summer Heat. This is literally a Dead or Alive clone. I'm calling it. I'm still calling it. It's, well, no. Let me take that back. It's a Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball clone, but I think it released in the same year, so who copied who? Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. I can't wait to play this game for my YouTube channel. Do note that this is just a printed out cover they did. I ordered the actual PS2 case, the manual, and the box art, which should be coming in today or tomorrow. But I'm really happy I have this in my collection. Again, I'm a huge Ghost in the Shell fan, and I can't wait to do a Let's Play run for YouTube. Return to Castle Wolfenstein Operation Resurrection. Now, Return to Castle Wolfenstein is one of my top favorite Wolfenstein games in the whole series. The difference between this version and the one on the Xbox that was released, this didn't have multiplayer at all, and I don't think this also had the prequel levels like the Xbox version did. I think it did have that. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but I know that this never had the multiplayer. But still a great single player game. Okay, Time Splitters. I want to say Future Perfect. It looks like Time Splitters Future Perfect. It has the case of Time Splitters Future Perfect, but it's Time Splitters. When I went to Game Exchange, I didn't read the fine print on the sticker saying it was the original Time Splitters and not Time Splitters Future Perfect, so I got hella confused. I now need to get a copy of Time Splitters Future Perfect on the PS2. I got it for the Xbox, but I want one for the PS2. Ghost Recon. This is where the Ghost Recon series all started. Back then, I got on the PS2 and I loved it to death, and now, you know, I kind of want to go down memory lane just to relive my, you know, where the game basically came from. All right, the game that started my fandom into the Metal Gear series is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. This is the original Sons of Liberty version with the Black Edition, not the greatest hits one. This is the game that got me into the whole series. Now, I believe this also, no, it does not have the poster inside, but after I played this game, which I loved, we rented it at Blockbuster, I played all the other ones. And, you know, without me just kind of taking a peek like, oh, what's this? This looks interesting, I might have not been a Metal Gear fan. And Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, now this is the best version for Snake Eater. Now, originally Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater came out, but Subsistence was a re-release, but it added online multiplayer, which was awesome. MGO Online, I still miss you to death. Better camera control system and tons of extras. Personally, this is a must-own for Metal Gear fans. And if you want to get into the series, go with the Subsistence version. Just trust me. Onimusha 3. Yes, Demon Siege. Starring Jean Reno. I never beat it, but it had Jean Reno in it, and I like samurai, so, and the Onimusha series is awesome, and I'm probably gonna have to play it again. One of the best Silent Hill games around, Silent Hill 2. I never got to play the original one still to this day, but I love this game to death, and the third one I need to hunt down. But for Silent Hill fans out there, you cannot go wrong with the first three titles. For The Room, that's probably the last good one before it started getting really weird. And when I say really weird, weird in a bad way. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Now, this is DICE's attempt at bringing Battlefield to the consoles. Now, it did have, you know, online multiplayer. There was a campaign where you can actually swap between soldiers, vehicles, and all that dandy stuff, which I thought it was a great idea, you know. But overall, I played it more on the Xbox original, especially when the demo came out. I was all over that shit, but It's not bad. They did re-release it for the, an updated HD version for the Xbox 360, but the PS3 never got it. Black. EA. Make a new Black game. That's all I'm saying. All right, here we got Crazy Taxi. We all know what Crazy Taxi is. It deserves to be my collection. This arcade title is just awesome. Now, The Simpsons Road Rage. There's literally no real difference between Crazy Taxi and The Simpsons Road Rage, except this is The Simpsons and this is the game that they copied their stuff from. So overall, it's not that bad. It's actually a lot of fun. One of the better Simpsons games out there. So if you really like the Crazy Taxi style of gameplay, GTA 3 or Grand Theft Auto 3, my dad refused to buy it for me. Only my mom did, but she was very naive. She just didn't know. But me playing this game at an early age might be bad, but it turned out okay. I didn't carjack anyone. Also, one of the best soundtracks in the GTA series is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I love this game to death. Me and my friend played it like crazy. He was able to get it first and I was able to get it. And it was just awesome with that 80s feel to it. So I think there was a mod out there for GTA 5 that the people are basically trying to recreate Vice City, but with the GTA 5 engine. And I can't wait to see what happens. Enter the Matrix. Yes, Enter the Matrix. This was directed by the Wachowski. I'm not gonna say like they're not brothers anymore because they're Wachowski brother sister. Yeah, Wachowski brother sister or siblings. But with that, this is basically a tie-in in between Reloaded and Revolution. And okay, games based on Hollywood movies usually have a bad rap. This game had its own issues, especially on the PS2, but they recorded some scenes like they were recording the movie and they put it in here, which was awesome. But overall, it did have its issues. It's not as bad as people remember, but it's not great. So it could have been worse. All right, here we got Resident Evil Code Veronica. I do not have the Devil May Cry demo disc. That fact annoys me. Resident Evil Outbreak. Now, this is Capcom's first attempt to bring Resident Evil online to the consoles. This was exclusively on the PS2. Now, there was no way to communicate except preset phrases or messages. So there was no voice chat. There was no keyboard input. It just pre-select messages. Yet people were still able to beat this game. I loved it and I miss it. And if Capcom remake SOCOM US Navy SEALs, but this is SOCOM 2. One of the basically voted to be the best game of the series. SOCOM 2, while having a really good, awesome campaign, the multiplayer was the best. Like, I had so much fun with the multiplayer. SOCOM 3. I didn't play it as much. I wanted to because it had 32-player multiplayer with vehicles. I thought it was an interesting twist. I wasn't there, so I didn't get half the chance to see what it was. First off, we got Ace Combat 5. Awesome game. Ace Combat 4. Really awesome game. Or they're all awesome games. I'm a huge Ace Combat fan, so I do have Ace Combat 0 for the PlayStation 2. Now, all these, these games, 0, 4, and 5, they were so awesome, the PS2. Sadly, I didn't play it when it came out at first. I only played it after, the fact, and honestly, this is one of the best games I've played. You didn't think there would be a story, but there is a story. And they had really great soundtracks, especially 0. 0 was awesome. Okay, coming up is one of my favorite JRPGs, Okabe Shadow King. I never had the chance to beat it. I was really going in full out on it, but I really enjoyed this game, and I'm probably, because I know I have it on the PS4 as well, I'm probably gonna do something for Twitch or on my YouTube channel because this game is awesome. It's one of the lesser known JRPGs, but it's a solid one. Persona 4. Need I say more? All right, Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30. When this game first came out, I played it on the Xbox. It was amazing. It was a very grounded World War II game, and I loved its squad mechanics. It was just really freaking awesome. And I did enjoy the multiplayer for the original Xbox, but I also have Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. I never had the chance to play this game, even though they said that, hey, it's Brothers in Arms, but better. So, and it also had online multiplayer too, but maybe one of these days I'll finally sit down and take a chance to play it. All right, here we got some good ones here for you horror fans out there. I got Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, and Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. I'm still missing the original Fatal Frame game, but a friend of mine sent this to me. She's really awesome. She just said it's just, you know, it's not, you know, the game's like really, you know, like ooh. But I'm really happy that I got Fatal Frame 2. The reason why I got it is because it was at Game Exchange, and Anubis is like, if you don't buy it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm like, you know what? I'm happy I bought it. Expect videos. I know I've been saying I'll be playing the Fatal Frame games, but it's coming, guys. It's just I've been really busy with some other stuff, but I will finally sit down and play these awesome titles. All right, we're going near the end here. We have Oni. This, honestly, it's for actually, it is published by Rockstar and developed by Bungie. It's got that anime feel to it. Next up is Full Spectrum Warrior. Now, this was originally developed to train US Army soldiers, but they said, hey, it's kind of a fun system, why don't we make a game? It didn't, I don't think it did that bad too, so it did have online multiplayer. I played around for a little bit, I was impressed, but I never got to beat the game, so. Oh my god, Time Crisis. I love the Time Crisis series. They were so amazing, and the second one to me was the best one. Now, nowadays, with the TVs we have now, if you try to use a light gun on it, it's not gonna work. You need to use the original CRT TVs, and that's what I might end up doing in order to play this awesome title. Like, they could have brought the Time Crisis series to freaking Wii. Like, did they do it? Post it down if they did. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I honestly never had the chance to play this game. I bought it because someone recommended it and it was dirt cheap. And I heard it had a really game-breaking bug or a glitch. Like, it was really like, you can't progress any further if you do something, but other than that, I'm gonna have to check this out later. Also, we got Conflict Desert Storm. To be honest, I had fun when I was playing it back then. I never got to beat it, but I might give it a second chance. Also coming up is Delta Force Black Hawk Down. I am a huge fan of the Delta Force series, especially Delta Force 2 on the PC. Played online with that. I never really got to play the Black Hawk Down game. We never picked it up on PC, and I never really got to play it on the console, but hey, here's my chance. Last but not least, for my last PS2 game, I do have other PS2 games, but they are for, you know, they're Japanese. One of them is, you know, Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, but it's in the box still. And the other one is Tales Rebirth, the Japanese copy, I think. I think it's the Japanese. Yep, no, it's Japanese. Okay. So with that, my last game is, you might look at me weird, it's Celebrity Deathmatch. I love the show on MTV, and the game was hilarious in its own right. It's just mindless fun to play. Don't take this thing seriously at all. You're gonna be, you know, very disappointed. But this is just something fun to play with you and your friends, you know. But that is about it, guys. That was, you know, that's all my PS2 games I have right now up until January 2019. I'm still collecting more PS2 games. Obviously not as big as my PS3 stuff, but it's gaining a lot of ground here. Like right now, I'm just mainly concentrating on PS3 games, PS2 games, but eventually I'm gonna start collecting more Xbox 360 games and originals. I'm starting to get on the rise for that, and GameCube has kind of been like a weird spot. The N64 I'm gonna look into, but right now it's not a bad collection of PS2 games, and I can't wait to see, you know, give it another year, what new additions I will have. But other than that, folks, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Post down in the comment box what was your favorite game out of the list, you know, and why. Other than that, don't forget that like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I'm partnered with AIShike.moy for all your anime and otaku fandom needs, and if you want to support me, you can do it via Patreon. With that, this is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.